All right, guys, good morning. Now, most people are already aware that a second naval strike group has moved in to the Eastern Mediterranean. But what hasn't been discussed regarding that is the potential for those two naval strike groups to get attacked. Now, the air defense systems on those two aircraft carriers are top of the line. So, for anyone to be able to overcome those air defense systems and capabilities would be almost either sheer luck or just sheer numbers of assets being sent to those aircraft carriers. But I still, either way, I want to bring up the fact, and I want people to be made aware that Hezbollah has Iranian-made Shahed drones, which are capable of going out 2,000 kilometers. All right, these are drones which can hit moving targets 2,000 kilometers away. All right, would the air defense systems on those aircraft carriers be able to thwart that kind of attack? Yes. Would it be able to thwart that kind of attack times 1,000? I don't know. That's a real threat right there, right? If they launch, or if they're able to launch a drone swarm on those aircraft carriers, there is a possibility that some of them could get through. Okay, or the aircraft carrier could run out of ammunition. So I want to bring that point into the discussion because no one's really talking about it. No one's really been talking about that. And what would happen to the Mediterranean Sea if just one of those aircraft carriers sinks? Right? There's a nuclear power generation plant on board each one of those, right? They're nuclear powered. And so what's going to happen if those cores sink into the Mediterranean? I don't know. I'm not a nuclear physicist, right? I'm not a scientist. I'm just analyzing the situation with my eyes, right? If that nuclear core goes into the Mediterranean, if it gets dumped into the Mediterranean, in my opinion, there you go. That fulfills the prophecy of Wormwood. As far as I see it, right? Everybody along the coast is screwed. All of the rivers that feed Africa, screwed. So you know what we're witnessing. It's prophetic, guys. You know, God said He would draw Israel's enemies to her border with a hook in their jaw, right? And you know, the way I see it, there is a very big hook in their jaw, right? Those gas fields off the coast of Israel have the potential to bring in massive amounts of revenue because the Europeans no longer want to buy Russian gas, okay? They need gas from an ally, and Israel is their ally. That's just the way it is. And so they're going to do everything they can to try to help Israel develop those fields, right? And if Gaza's out of the way and the Palestinian Authority doesn't get a cut of the oil fields, then it all goes to their allies. Because Hamas has been designated a terrorist organization. The EU doesn't want them to get a cut of the natural gas money, and neither does the United States. Okay? So, obviously that pisses off Iran because Hezbollah and Hamas are Iranian proxies, and Iran would love to get a cut of the profit which is made off of those natural gas fields. Europe doesn't want that, and neither does the United States. So you can bet on the fact that this war will happen. This war will go on, all right? And it doesn't matter what posturing and what it looks, what the American propaganda machine pushes out it's going to happen, and the United States is going to support it. Whether we support it covertly or overtly, we're going to support it, okay? Because the deep state will be damned, right, if Iran gets any of the money from those gas fields, okay? So here's a big hook, right, which has been put in the jaw, okay, of Iran, right, and the Arab world. They're salivating off of the potential profits that could be made off of those gas fields. Mark my words, all right? They are, and they want that, and they're going to get it even at the cost of millions of people being martyred over something else, right? You know, you got to think of what is the end goal here, you know? The people fighting might say, well, the end goal is to secure the land that they want, no matter which side, right? They both want the land, but the powers that be, what is it that they want? Do they care about the land? Well, yeah, because if they possess the land, then they also have rights to the naval boundaries, which includes, you got it, natural gas, the Tamar fields, the Mary B, the Leviathan fields, all of it. So there's gonna be a fight over the land. And the victor gets the oil and gas. So anyways, that wasn't the point of this video, but I guess that was just a rabbit trail we went down. The point of this video was the fact that no one's been talking about the potential for these aircraft carrier strike groups to be sunk. All right, if Hezbollah has drone swarm capability, which we don't know if they have drone swarm capabilities. I don't know if they have drone swarm capability. Then these aircraft carrier strike groups are definitely at risk, okay? They have the drones, and those drones have a range of 2,000 kilometers, right? So if those aircraft carrier strike groups are within that range, they're liable to launch. There's a potential that they could launch an attack against those aircraft carrier strike groups. And the only thing they need for the drone swarm technology to be used is just a software update. That's pretty much it. So anyways, I just wanted to put that out there because if you're living in Europe, along the Mediterranean, or if you're living in Africa along the Mediterranean, you're in the coastal area, you might want to pay attention to what happens to those aircraft carriers. Because if they sink, then I would strongly urge you to move far, far inland, away from the coast, and don't eat the fish if that happens. So stock up and be ready, because it is prophesied that the water will get destroyed, and anybody who drinks it will die, and a third of the fish will die, and all, I mean, the rivers, the ocean, the fish, all of it. So be ready for anything. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. You like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share, comment, subscribe. You want to support the channel, I would really appreciate it. There's a link in the description box where you can do that. I'm saving up for a drone for you guys. Haven't really got too much towards that goal. So if you want to see drone footage of these potential terrorists and military-age men coming through the border, and you know, some of the other encampments that they have, then please help me save up for a drone. That's what I'm trying to do, so that I can give you guys more valuable intel here at the border. I'm not trying to just get a toy drone. I'm trying to get something that has a good quality camera, a very good range, and a long battery life, so I can send it out there for extended periods of time and get good footage for you guys, good high definition footage. So if you would like to assist in that effort, please click in the description, or the link in the description box below, and it'll take you to my Buy Me a Coffee page. So thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And as always, don't forget, help out your neighbors. Bye.